Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to Can You Trust Them? Can you trust them? Now, let me explain. Hey, before you skip to the timestamps, let me explain. First let me put my mic on. Okay, let me explain. You can do this for different people, different piles. Or you could do the same person, but on different things, you know? The same person on, oh, when they said that thing, can I trust that? Oh, can I trust them with this thing? Oh, can I trust this person when they said this but did that? You know, was that really that kind of thing? So you can really flex your muscles on this one and just have a ball with it. We'll see how it goes. It's been a hot minute since I've done all the numbers. It's been years. Yeah. Since I started the channel. This is OG loose stuff. If it was really OG loose stuff, this is what I would have done. If these are the numbers that you picked, this is your reading. Oh man, people used to be pissed. I might still do that shit. I might still do that one day. We might go back to that. But anyway, I will see you in your reading. And yeah. Look, I'll see you there. Hey, number 4. Hey, number 4. So I shuffled yours in a previous reading that I started, and then I had to start it over. But here we are. Your reading was funny because at the bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Wands, and we also have the 3 of Cups at the top of the deck. Here we have, can you trust them? And pretty much what it's saying here, is no. But the fact that the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands in the upright and the top of the deck is the 3 of Cups, this to me changes the meaning of this reading. It just does. So what does that mean? This means that can you trust this person right now? I'm not sure what you're asking about, but if this is time-based, the future will be a better indicator of whether you can trust this person than right now, in the moment. If you're asking about a past experience, then the past was not a good time to trust this person and what they were bringing. But the present may be better, or like the future may be better. This person is entirely too overwhelmed and unstable to really even trust themselves. Okay? If you're somebody who's looking for just a yes or no answer, man, you clicked on the wrong channel, baby. Because, shit. How long have you been in the reading game? Okay. That's my answer. It's a no for the past. It's a no if you're checking about something that is time sensitive, right? If you're checking about something that has to do with like the past or some shit like that, that's gonna be a no for the past. But for the present, it could be yes, there is going to be conflict with it. It's going to be confusing, but there's also like a semblance of understanding. It's difficult to overcome, but I think there's that. If you're asking about sort of like now, can you trust them? The answer is no, but in the future, they might be more trustworthy. What I'm seeing here is this person doesn't really know up from down. Like this person really, in the fact that it's a no, but then it's like has this future twist of like yes in the future or whatever. This person could have been lying. Like, let's not beat around the bush, okay? This person could have been lying. This person could have been overwhelmed. This person could have definitely overwhelmed. This person had some instability in their life, maybe even in their body, even just in their world, maybe their finances or things just not going well, to the point that they were just lying about certain things, like lying about their sense of stability, lying about their, maybe even like their mental wellness, like their ability to do certain things. This person was speaking like untruths. And perhaps this person may have wanted these truths to be real, these things they were saying rather to be real, but they just simply were not. They were simply things that they couldn't do. And if this person is someone who, if this person was saying things, perhaps they thought they could do them. Okay? Like, we're dealing with multiple people here. Multiple personalities, and I would like you to hopefully judge the person accordingly. Okay? There's somebody here who may have wanted to say certain things, who may have said things, and in that moment, they intended to do that. I had someone say this to me once. I intended to do that. It just didn't happen. And I feel like this could be one of those people. Someone who was so just unstable or working on other things, committed to other things, or just really unstable, okay? And overwhelmed, but maybe people pleasing. Maybe someone who still thinks that they can do it when they're like with you in the moment, and the moment is real, and you're running on the high of like feelings, or, you know, the good vibes, or we're having this talk, and in that moment they feel like, yo, I can do this, but really, like, they just can't. They're not looking at the entirety of their situation. So for some of you, that's this person. This person just was just saying stuff that they believed was possibly true in that moment, but in the real world, when they leave that space with you, it falls flat. If this was a consistent thing, this person was just lying. I'm sorry, no. You couldn't or cannot trust them. They were lying or are lying. Again, keep in mind there is something about a future thing that does come with some conflict, that does come with disagreements and working through things, and some type of teamwork, and someone being more open to maybe understand or whatever than the other, doing a little bit more work to make it make sense. And I don't think that's the other person. I think that's maybe you. But it could be them, you know, doing more, trying to fight the stigma of, not even stigma, trying to fight their past reality with you. I see them trying to potentially make things better. Okay. In the future. Or, you know, what I said in the beginning. But yeah, this person, you can't trust what they're saying. And I don't even think they can trust what they're saying. I don't think they can. Let's get a little bit more. It took longer than it really needed to. Oh my God, will you act right? Yeah. Joseph Boyes. You also contribute to humanity's... Make sure your rabies shots are up to date. Symbolism is one ambulance ride away. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I think this person didn't... This person was lying to you and themselves. Like, not lying. I mean, yes, lying. not gonna lie. There was some lying here. Lots of mistruths. Lots of things that are said that just... Why are you even saying that? And I think even they themselves, it's like, why am I saying that? Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. It's a no. This person is messy. You can't trust them. Not at this juncture. Alright, I'll see you in another pile. Keep your light on, good luck, and check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Why not? Bye. Hey, number 7. How are you? Can you trust them? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So what we're doing is, it's fairly quick. It should be quicker than I'm making it, but can you trust them? you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, you're going to be notified when I go live. And I go live and do like free readings and stuff. So if you want some of that, that's some good. The top of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in the upright and the Hierophant. Wow. And I'm really curious about this one. The Two of Wands. Interesting. And the Moon in reverse. Wow. This deck is talking, baby. Can you trust them? Yeah. You can. You can. We have the Temperance in reverse, Justice, Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant. Lots of friggin' major energy here. Big energies. The Ten of Swords. We have a Court card. That's pretty much it. Like, massive energies. If this has to do with a matter of love, of the heart, of someone's affections, you can trust their affections. It's just maybe this person didn't, maybe the part of you that's kind of like, oh, could be either your instability, like your own like minor instabilities within yourself. I'm also getting some like, you know, trauma with a little T or a big T, depending on what you've been through or what they've been through. But I feel like there's some old wounds, old structures that are sort of coming in, being like, but like that. Like it's just kind of interjecting itself where it's understandable why it would, because it's a trigger, right? Like when something is going on, it triggers you to the last time something like this happened or the first time something like this happened. There's this comedian, I forgot her name. She's like really popular right now. She's blonde, young. She talks a lot about like her mental health, her therapist, and there's a scene where she talks about how she's like her boyfriend or her ex, whomever he is. She makes the parallel between like, isn't it crazy how like men, when they fall in love, it's like they're proud of themselves. It's like, I like her, dude. You know, they're like really proud. But when a woman falls in love, she's like, God damn it, not again. Like, no, why? We promised ourselves. Like, it's just that. So I'm talking about, this feels like maybe part of like the latter, where you've been through something and it's like, fuck. Kind of like that. But can you trust this person? Yes, you can trust them. At least on this particular issue. They want to do right by you, or they are being right. They're being honest. They're being open about their dreams and desires. Furthermore, if this is about love, if this is about commitment, if this is about what someone is telling you about how they feel, about what they want with you in the future, yeah, they definitely want that. We have the Hierophant here. Oh, I was going to say, even with Temperance here in reverse, there could be some cultural things that are getting in the way of you two. Some cultural, yeah, just some cultural, Jesus Christ. Just some cultural stuff that's getting in the way. I don't want to minimize this because the Ten of Swords did come out. So I think there is a lot of stuff that either one of you have been through that is affecting how much you trust the situation. But I'd say there's definitely a part of it that you can trust. You can trust that, yeah, this is real, or this is I can trust this person on this issue. I'm really happy that Justice came out. I feel like some cards have the energy of like double votes. You know what I mean? Like double yes. So in your art oracle, you have Jean-Michel Basquiat. And it says, in lieu of canvas, find a wall. Try collaborating with Andy Warhol. And good work can come from bad habits. Yeah. I think that last one rings the most sincere for me for this reading. Even that middle one, collaborating with Andy Warhol, this really is going to take two people working together for it to make sense. Two energies helping each other out. And I want to say a sense of balance for sure, because the Temperance in reverse is really giving me like either cultural differences that make things unstable, pasts that make things unstable, things that have happened that are triggers that make things feel unstable or untrue. Some very real things that are going on that are unstable. So they make things feel unstable and call the trust into question. But the answer is, yeah, you can trust this person, or at least this particular matter. Because good work can come from bad habits. Like, there can be life after the Ten of Swords. Wrong deck. There can be life after this terrible Ten of Swords. My God. There can be balance, justice, righted after such crazy sort of temperance type vibes. Like temperance in reverse, like misbalances, mental health downslides, that kind of thing. Like there can be repair. There can be things righted. If that's about a legal issue, definitely with the justice there. This again is not a legal thing. Please trust your own judgment and a legal advisor. But yeah, justice would tell me that it's gonna work out the way it needs to work out. I wish you everything, number 7. Keep your lid on, good luck, and I'll see you next time. Please feel free to stick around and watch some more videos on the channel. And subscribe, hit the bell, get notified when I go live so that you can get access to free readings. Yeah. Hey, number 2. Hey, number 2. Number 2, can you trust them? Can you trust them? Can you trust them? So, this reading, this deck is so funny. This reading so far has been quite interesting. And I'm excited to work through all the numbers. I think we're gonna do well. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, doesn't wanna come out. Can you trust them? I'm gonna shuffle off camera. Okay, now they're coming out. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Magician in the upright, the Judgment in reverse, 8 of Coins, King of Wands. Very curious who's here. The 8 of Swords. Okay. So the King of Cups in the reverse and the Magician in the upright. We have the 2 of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon. Can you trust them? Yes. But it is quite difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. I think for you, this matter has more to do with a decision that you want to make, or a decision that you have to make, or that you need to decide on, and not so much on them. It almost seems like for some of you who picked this pile, you're looking in the wrong direction. Like you're asking the wrong question. Or to the wrong, asking the right, like it's the wrong question. This to me feels like if someone comes to you, let's say this is romantic, right? It is the Ace of Cups. Let's say this is romantic. Doesn't have to be. Let's say it is. You go to somebody, someone comes to you rather, and they say, oh, woo woo, I feel this about you, la la. And maybe you've had history with this person, okay? And so you come to this reading saying, hey, yo, Sean, yo, Mr. Kingston, hey, can I trust this person? Can I trust what they're saying? Can I trust their offer? And what I'm seeing here is, yeah, you can trust their offer. Just so you know, you can trust it. So there you go. But that's not really the question that you want to ask. That's not really the question that you have in your heart. The question you have in your heart is, should I choose this? Because whether or not what they're bringing to the table is genuine or true or whatever, that's kind of, it's relevant, yes, but it's like you're asking the wrong question. The question you need to be asking is, do I want this offer? And so you might say, okay, yeah, but Luz, I need to know if I even want this offer, if it's true. And for that, I'll give it to you. But it's really more so about like checking back in with yourself and going, okay, what do I want in the first place? Like, where is my guiding light for me? And then I can look at other things, because other things will fall into place easier once I know what I'm looking for, what my ground base is. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing here for you. I'm seeing that, yeah, you can trust this person. Yeah, you can trust it. If it's about emotions, they're there, maybe hidden, maybe very, there. And I think intuitively, there's things that are unsaid, but for sure, I feel like they're understood. I think they're just unsaid. And if they were said, both parties would kind of go, yeah, you're right. But there are, emotions here. If there's something about that, it's just about a decision that you want to make and a decision that you have to make. That's the story I'm going to go with this one. I'm sure there's so many others. Whenever I watch my readings back, I'm always like, Luz, this other story, you're not bringing that up. Here we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Magician. So, do you trust this person? That is not an answer that's a different question from can I trust them? Because you can trust somebody, but that doesn't mean that you do trust them. You know what I mean? Someone can be trustworthy, but that doesn't mean that based off of your experience, what you want for yourself, that you can trust them. That's a very subjective answer. It's all subjective, but that's a different kind of question. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, number 2, let's see what the Art Oracle has to say about this. See what more they want to add. This is like the most random deck, but I wanted to be seen today, so I rarely use it, which I love though. Piet Mondrian. He says, logic should come from the heart. Wow, that's really what we're talking about. This decision that you're trying to make about this whole thing. True simplicity takes a lot of concentration. Yeah, the rewiring of it's not really so much about them, but about what I want. And are they really, or is this offer or this thing, this them, are they an accurate representation of what I want? And that doesn't have to be a reflection of them. My decision is a reflection of what I want for myself, what I desire. And if they don't have it, then they just don't have it. Maybe it's not personal. We keep it moving. We go find what we want. And find utopia in a straight line. Hey, that's true north. Your true north is right there. It's not ziggy-zaggy. Maybe the path there is ziggy-zaggy, but you see that star, it's right there. That true north is right there. So, okay, Art Oracle, baby, you coming through. Yes, spirit. So number 2, like I said earlier, I go live and do free readings on here. If you are not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. If you are subscribed, then hit the bell and do all notifications so you know when I go live, and so that you don't miss your blessing and get your free readings and stuff. So I will see you on the flippity flip. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye. Hey, number 6. Number 6, can you trust them? Number 6, can you trust them? Number 6. Mon Dieu, I don't know what that means. Is that sorry? Okay, number 6. Can you trust them? Oh, exciting. Very exciting. Very excitement. I have fun with myself, I cannot be lonely when I have myself around. Okay, mon chéri, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the 4 of Swords. Well, in reverse. And the Knight of Swords in the upright. Interesting. You have the Hangman in the upright, the Page of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups in the upright. Oh. And the 4 of Cups in the upright. This was very split. This was a very, very split deck. Of course, it would be your number 6. I notoriously, since the beginning of this channel, have such drama with number 6 and number 8. So it would track that this is how this would go. Can you trust them? Yes. Okay. Yes. But I can see why you have like doubts and the like. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I don't even know where to start. Number 6, I don't even know where to start. Let me spit my gum out because I just can't. I need a hot minute. I need a hot second. Number 6, girl. I don't know. I call everybody girl. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, there's so much here to unpack. You really are in a state of, I don't really know. One moment, maybe you do trust them. The other moment, you don't. One moment, you're trying to balance the scales. I trust this, but I don't trust that. But they're connected. And your brain and even their actions are so confusing. Because, or what they do or say, like something about them is so confusing because some things are based in truth while it feels like other things aren't. Or maybe not even feels like, maybe factually you know they aren't. Right? It's almost like there was a guy I was seeing once upon a time, amazing man. He I apparently, when we were first seeing each other, I was, in his words, giving him excuses to like not meet up. I was giving him sort of like red flags because I think on like the first time he asked me out, I was going away for the weekend. And so then he asked me out again and we had a really great time, a really great connection. And the next time he asked me out, I told him I was really, really sick and I might have to cancel, but I'll let him know. And then the next day I showed up bright, like fresh as fuck. I was so fresh. I looked fucking gorgeous. And he was like, I thought you were sick. And the thing is, I had worked so hard because he said he had bought tickets for like the show. I worked so hard to get, I'm getting somewhere because that does actually apply to what I'm seeing here. I worked so hard to get better. The way I dosed myself with ginger, took a bunch of like not a bunch, but like enough painkillers and anti-inflammatories, drank a ton of water, drank like lemon water, sucked on lemons, ate lemons, ginger. I slept, I sweated it out. Baby, when I tell you I woke up looking like a fucking dime piece, I looked hot. That's probably one of the hottest dates I looked so good. Oh my God. Of course, this man thought I was lying. He was so confused. Like, this woman can't be, like, but we have a great, great time on our dates. So it's like confusing. He had his own history. And also I was doing things that didn't align until you heard like the reasoning behind it and how, oh, it makes sense. But how can so many different examples make sense? Something's wrong. Something's gotta be wrong. But nothing was wrong. Like, those things were legitimately happening to me. And I feel that here. We have the 6 of Cups, this connection. This, like, I was about to say meaningless connection. That's not it. What's the word? This effortless connection, right? You don't need to try to talk to this person. You don't need to try to connect with them. You guys walk into step, you just have a connection. But then there's this 4 of Wands. Why is it so weird? Why is this 4 of Wands in the reverse? Why is it so weird here? And you have to look at things from like a different perspective and sacrifice what you want to maybe see what's like. It's just too much. And then you have this 4 of Swords in the reverse where you're like, you want to just maybe walk away or just take a hot break from it, but then you can't and don't want to, or they can't and don't want to. And there's this Knight of Swords where you want to take a break, but you can't, but then you go really fast and it's like, wah! And you have the Page of Wands here. Who's the Page of Let's Go? Look at this girl. She is living her life, her best life. But she's in the reverse. How dare? How dare? And so the thing that comes out to balance all this energy out, to give us somewhat close to a definitive answer, which, okay, is the Four of Cups. The most indifferent motherfucker. Like, come on. It's just, yeah, you've been on the roller coaster, and it's reflecting here. And it may not even be with just this person. It could be with others in your life. You know, that cumulative just experiences amalgamating to like this moment and being like, bro, like I'm exhausted. IDK what to do. But we have majority here that says you can trust them. You can trust them. I feel like there is wisdom in the Four of Cups, so I will look into that for you. I just want to pop off your this card. These have been really, 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 really good. You can trust this person. You can. I want to see what the wisdom is in the Four of Cups here, because I do believe that is our, and I haven't even like really gone in on this reading. This is supposed to be a quick one. The Nightingale. The Four of Cups represents romanticizing bad choices while ignoring the good alternatives before you. Oof. Oh, shots fired. It is coveting what is superficially better, neglecting a plain nightingale who can actually sing away death. Oh, okay. A lack of awareness, pessimism, daydreaming, lethargy, or revelation. That's very, very astute. That is some heavy guidance that I wasn't really expecting. Look, I think you can trust this person, but there has been damage that's been done here. And I don't know if it's from them or this dynamic, the tumultuousness of it, or you, what you come to the table here with, or all of the above. There's just a lot happening here. And I think that's life. Unfortunately, that's the cards you've been dealt, or what's been manifested and made manifest in your world. With the Four of Cups here, how it talks about romanticizing bad choices while ignoring good alternatives. I think there's something here where you have to make the unfortunate human choice to actually see this person or this experience with them as a fully human experience. Truly, in the example that I gave of like having to discern in each moment, this is not going to be easy. In each moment, what is what? Here, can you trust them? Yeah, you can. But can you trust that you trust them? Can you trust that you can trust them? Do you trust them? Do you want to trust them? Do you want to continue putting in that effort to continue to decipher and understand and all that stuff? Those are the different kind of questions that you might need to ask that have not as much to do with them as it is to do with how you want to moving forward. I really like what it says about focusing not so much on the dream, but like on the reality of something. So is something realistic for you? Does something make, excuse me, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Does something, I'm so embarrassed. Does something actually, make sense in a very real way? Maybe there's something that you need to look at in terms of reframing how you think the situation should be. Are you being realistic about it? Are you being Hollywood about it? Or them, that's something that they may have to consider, like, okay, what is actually happening here, and how realistic is it? And also just, yeah, like really moving the clouds aside, shooing them away, the pizzazz and the sparkles, and really looking at the thing and going, okay, what makes sense here? Here we have Sophie Caille, and she says, put on a good show for the surveillance cameras. Distance makes the heartbreak stronger. Yeah. Invade neighboring states of privacy. Okay. This is definitely about some sort of distance. some sort of fracture perhaps as well, and maybe being realistic about that, and doing the practical things. If you want to talk to somebody and you haven't talked to them in a while, and you think that talking to them would help, perhaps that's the thing that needs to be done, the plain choice, as opposed to the dream of, taking matters into your hands in a way that is maybe not as luxurious or as fantastical as you would like it to be, but it is realistic and just gets the job done. This has a lot on it. Put on a good show for the surveillance cameras. Woof. Like, I can't even go into that. There's so much depth in this for what this reading is saying, but these are supposed to be quick, and I've already taken so much time. Distance makes the heartbreak stronger. Yeah. And so it's almost like close that distance so you can start healing and getting closure, or healing, closing that chapter and moving on to a new chapter, together or something like that. If this has to do with any kind of relationship with someone, really, friendship or whatever, like really putting things out in this stability that's reflected here. Invade neighboring states of privacy. Yeah, like get in someone's face, baby. Get in someone's face. Get in someone's face. Do it. Look, I wish you luck. I don't know if you heard, but I go live and do free readings on the channel. And the only way for you to really catch those is if you subscribe, because they're subscriber only. And if you hit notifications for all, so that you know when I go live. So that you can come through, get your blessing, and come say hi. Look, I wish you everything. Keep your light on, good luck, and I'll see you next time. What about number 8? Number 8, I still don't know if this is gross. This is you. Can you trust them? Can you trust them? Well, 5 of Wands. Okay. Can you trust them? Okay, I'm actually gonna shuffle one more again. I don't know if that really matters. The bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Coins in reverse. Cute. And the Queen of Swords in on the upright. At the top of the deck, we have the Devil at the bottom and the Fool. Can you trust them? Yes. No. That sounds like celebration. Okay? That sounds like celebration. Can you trust them? Yes. It's just that behind this indecision is, look, I'm gonna be talking to somebody, and behind this indecision is an attachment to something that has happened before, and you don't want it to happen again. But unfortunately, it's almost like the same road. Somebody might need to hear that. It's almost like the same road. Maybe it's the same decision that keeps getting made. I'm talking to somebody right now. There's a decision that you keep making that you think is wrong, and it could be. But there's something about that road that is right. It just, for some reason, somewhere along the line, you keep making a turn that seems wrong, or that you think is wrong, but it's right. It's just, you just got to keep walking on that path. Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay, so we have some really cool motifs here about family. A really cute water people. Oh, I love it. Oh, so cute. I love. And here we have more family. Is that a bear? Oh, ew. Oh my god, she fucked Housen. Sorry. Look, we have the 10 of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Coins. This is sweet. To me, this feels like sweet energy. Can you trust them? Yes. For those of you that just want a yes or no, bye. It's a yes. You can trust them. For those of you that want and realize that life is more than just yes or no, please continue listening, right? Can you trust them? Yes. It's just that there's, I think there has been some, I don't know, heartbreak? in your past, there's been some hurt, for sure. I mean, that's not news. In your past that makes you wonder. And I don't think you trust yourself with that whole devil. And I know it was a devil in the upright, but there's something about it, baby. And the fool, like, there's just this energy of somebody that doesn't trust that they deserve good things. And you're either in something, or this is a situation that has goodness in it. And I'm not going to say it's a good situation. I want to say it's a good situation, but I don't know what you're checking on. I don't know what they done to you or not done for you. You know what I mean? I don't want to hype that up. I don't want to co-sign whatever else is going on. But from what I'm picking up here and what I'm going to put down on you here is this situation, parts of it are very good. And you deserve them. And it's not even about deserve, but like you are worthy of being treated well or regarded well. Like you are worthy, but you just don't think that. You just don't. You don't. You don't. Like, don't fight me on this. You don't think that. And like, that's the problem. It's not this person necessarily. It's the fact that you more or less shit on yourself. And that's problematic in a really big way. Number one, it's fucking annoying. And like, nobody needs that. You don't need that. Your inner self doesn't need that. Your higher self don't need that. And this nice thing that you have in this dynamic or this situation, some of the really good things that you're like, oh, that can't be real. That can't be true. They must be lying. Or I can't, why would they say that? That must be a lie. Like, baby, you can trust them. I don't know. This looks like someone said something real good. So look, someone could have said something real bad and you're like, but can I trust it? Yes. Look, the answer is yes. But there's some real good feelings here. This has something to do with family, working together, teamwork. So for some of you, this could be work. This could be, can I trust this person at work? And it's like, yeah, you can. It just, don't look at them as your end all be all. With the King of Cups here in reverse, this is giving me a story of, I don't know, somebody that may not want to be heavily emotionally burdened, or someone who's not really looking for that. I don't know what. The King of, this is the King of Coins, not the King of Cups. Same shit. The King of Coins don't want to be no goddamn emotionally burdened. Please. That guy? No. This is the King of Coins. Alright. I don't know what to say about that. I don't feel like this person is particularly unstable or anything. They could be. The situation could have a sense of instability to it. A place where this person hasn't yet gotten to a point where they need to get as a King of Coins would. We did get the Queen of Swords, so there's a pair that I think is really cute. I think the King of Coins and I don't think they go together, but anyway, this person could be materialistic. They could be about their money. They could be trying to get their money up, trying to get themselves up. They could be, a little underhanded rather, in their, I don't know, money dealings or things that they enjoy. Maybe they spend too much. Maybe you're wondering if someone's spending so much on you, or if someone's spending money on you, or giving you all this time and energy, are you doing it to bribe you or to hoodwink you? But the answer is no. They're just an overindulgent person. Oh, that's tough. They just like to indulge, They just like to indulge. The answer is yes, you can trust them. I think there's just maybe some character stuff that this person has, which we all do, but or even you, like maybe you're just somewhat, not really in a trusting space, but yeah, you can trust them. I would say even here, like, enjoy the good about this situation. Enjoy the good and take it slow. This isn't a trust them completely. recklessly. And that's not to say you can't trust them. It's just take things slow, take things a bit at a time. You have Gustav Klimt and Damien Hirst. So Gustav says every portrait is a self-portrait. I love that. So whatever this person is reflecting, what you're seeing about this person has an aspect that is speaking to you about you. It may not be in the same way, but ask yourself, how do I do what they're doing, or something like that? How do I, whatever, like reflect it to you and see, why can't I maybe accept this if this is a nice thing? Or just put it back on you. If no group will have you, start your own. I feel like this is about you trying to understand yourself. I know there's so much more. These are so deep. Like, it's insane the amount of messages and energy it's taking for me to just pull myself away and end these readings where I need them to, because they're supposed to be quick. Because this deck is wild. I need to use it more because it's just, it's deep. Yeah, if no group will have you, start your own. That's intense. That's huge. I love that. I think there's a certain understanding about this person and their dynamics with whoever else they have in their life, or whatever else is going on that does affect this dynamic, that you may understand and may look weird to the outside world, or even to a you on the inside, but it's not weird. Like, you get it. You just don't want to look like a fool, but like, you get it. I don't know. There's something like that for somebody. Like, maybe there's like a wild situation where somebody does live with like their ex, and they make you happy. Like, this person is such a source of happiness for you, but they live with their ex and something must be up. It's like, no, nothing's up. It's just like exactly as you thought. Like, no, when you first heard that and you're like, oh, okay, that's what it is, and then your mind went crazy or something. Like gold, eroticism fluctuates with the times. This is so true. What people find erotic is just changes. So you beat to your own drum. And Damien Hirst says art and science are for confronting mortality. Wow. That's wild. Postpone death. Preserve it in formaldehyde. Encrust it in diamonds. Okay. Talk to your local pharmacist. This has got very sciencey vibes. I think the logical part of you is not at war, but in conflict with certain other parts of you. And while logic would say X, your heart would say Y. And I think they kind of need to have a discussion and come to terms with the fact that sometimes things have different perspectives, and things are not mutually exclusive, you know. Keep your light on, good luck. I don't know if you know this, but I go live and do free readings on here. So if you haven't subscribed, do so, and then hit the bell and click all notifications so that you know when I go live and do free readings, so you can get your blessing. Okay, I'll see you next time. Keep your light and good luck. Bye. Okay, number three. Whew, can you trust them? Can you trust them? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress in reverse. In the middle, we have the Eight of Coins in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Judgment in reverse. You can't trust this person, and you know it, and that sucks. You can't trust this person, like at all. I'm not even gonna come at you left, right, center, try to like explain things away. I will, because of who I am as a person, but you know that you can't trust this person, and oh shit, maybe you tried. Like, you really tried. You've done your best, but you hang the towel. Hang the towel, baby. Oh my god. Yeah, you've tried. This is too much. This is too much. This is too much. It's too much. I think this thing has depleted you. This thing, you've worked it to the bone, and it's a gift that keeps on giving madness. It's very interesting. It's a gift that keeps on giving madness, and I feel like you've really been, like, there's a saying that I really like to say. I heard it at a training. I'm a coach, like a personal development coach, and I heard it at a training, and this guy said, any strength overused is a weakness. And I agree. In this one, you've used the strength of trying to be understanding, trying to see beyond things, trying to do emotional, mental gymnastics to try and see things from all different angles. But the truth is, like, you can't trust this person or this situation or this thing that has come up, or this something, whatever it is you clicked on this for. At this time, baby, you cannot trust it. You can't. And it's too much. It's too much to ask of you. It depletes you. It takes away your energy. It's something that you know isn't even maybe for you, but because you're doing so much, it's that, like, sunk cost fallacy where you've maybe put in so much effort, or you can see so much maybe potential that, you know, it's a diamond in the rough, and if I just keep chiseling at it and polishing it up, it'll be no. It's too much. It's too damn much. It's too damn much. It's too damn much. It's too damn much. No. You cannot trust this. Whatever you clicked on here. Please. And I know that's hard to hear. It feels hard to hear. But you may have made this choice already for some of you. And it's tough. It was a tough choice to make. Like, oh my God. It was a tough choice to make for you. But you made it. You decided to, like, you know that this ain't right. You can't trust them. On that. Especially not on this. Like, you can't. You just can't. And you know that. You know it on the inside. Having beat that dead horse. If you know that and you've been making steps to move away from this in the way that you need to, or whatever you need to do what you need to do, yeah, good. Just know that you've been choosing this person or this dynamic or this situation or this choice out of, like, anxiety and, like, and worry and fear and trying to, like, and I feel like it's coming from sincerity. Like, you're just like, no, this can't be like that. It's gotta be like that. And it's like, no, it's like that first thing that they said. It's not right. It's spoiled. It's rotten. Or at the very, like, this thing that you checked on, it's no, you can't trust them. Okay? That's weird. Something about obsession. Listen, you can love something from far away. You can love find a way to love the situation if it's difficult for you to fully walk away, or to, you know, you've got lifetime. You've got time in your life. You get to choose what you want to do with your life. But if you have trouble, you can love something from far away, number one, and you can you know, just add the addition of loving you and loving you first. So making a decision that acts for you first, and then this situation that might be a solution for you. So we have Ai Weiwei and Titian, okay, both coming out in the reverse for you, saying, when authority says to be quiet, get a loudspeaker. Okay. Art must fight for freedom, or the whole world is a prison. Some things are whole only when they shatter. Look, for some of you, I'm not gonna lie, this is saying, look, I don't know, don't come for me. Go no contact for some of you that need to hear this, right? I don't know what the situation is, but there's someone in this pile that's listening that needs to hear, stop talking to this person, go no contact. You can stay no contact. If you're in no contact, good. That's actually really helpful and good. And you will be okay. That's great. You don't need to be out there. You don't need to be wilding. You don't need to be for them to see you. No, they don't need to see you. They don't need to have access to you. You need you right now. Like, really? This person doesn't have to be like a complete 100% dirtbag. Like, yes, maybe, but it's more so like, I mean, it is that. I'm not gonna discount that, but it's also like more so like you need to take care of you. Like, this too much for your system. This too much. You gotta take care of yourself. So if you need to go somewhere and sit down, and like get yourself in a place that is gonna be a better place for you. Tatiana, go viral, not bacterial. What? A flattered client is a repeat client. Your personality can be as colorful as your canvas. Look, you're still gonna be who you are. This person, this dynamic doesn't make you valuable. You have that innate feature within you. You came with it. You don't have to get a DLC. You know, this person is not your downloadable content for what makes you great or what makes you wonderful or what makes you whatever. Like, nah. You need to realize that you got the DLC. You just gotta unlock it. Somehow it's hidden from your main character energy. So let's go find that. I wish you everything. Keep for that and good luck. I hope you know that I do go live every so often. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, because when I go live, I do free readings. So if you don't want to miss your blessing, I'd say go ahead and make sure that you are sorted so that we can get you right when I go live. Okay? Keep your light on, good luck, and I will see you next time. Oh my god, number one. Number one. Can you trust them? Number one, can you even trust them? Okay. Alright. I'm not mad at that. Okay, at the bottom of the deck you have the 8 of Swords in the upright and the 5 of Wands in the upright. 4 of Swords. Alright. Here, look, it's a no. Can you trust them? No. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Coins in the upright. However, you do have this 8 of Swords in the upright and this 5 of Wands. I'm going to shuffle really quickly and see if the tides change, because it tells me that this person can't be trusted at present, but perhaps in the future they will. Or this person can't be trusted at present because they have no, I don't want to say attachment, but they have, I don't know, it's like skin in the game, something to that essence. Like, they have no, they're not focusing on this. They're not focusing on you. So they're not thinking about you. You're not a factor in the way that you would want to be. This person is focusing on other stuff. So no, you can't trust them because they're not present for you to trust. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can I trust to sleep naked and trust that nothing crazy will happen to me? Well, it's like, oh, okay, wait. That's a bad example. Well, I mean, in that case, it's like, yeah, you can trust it, but that's because there's no, like, it depends on the situation. Like, where are you? Are you in a lock? Like, it's just, like, nothing's gonna happen to you because there's nothing to happen to you. I don't know. It's a bad example. It's just something here about somebody, like, it's just like a non-factor. Like, someone's not even there to be able to be trusted or not. But anyway, if you're looking for just a short answer, the answer is no. But we have the Sun in reverse and the 7 of Coins, the Judgment, the Moon. Yeah, I feel like when this person is more present than you can see. So for some of you, it's it's a no, you can't trust them, but I don't feel like they're there fully to be trusted. Like, there's just something off about this dynamic. It's like there's not enough data. Based off of the data that you have, no, you can't trust it. But after more data, after more experiences, maybe after more whatever time or whatever understanding, whatever, baby. After more X, then that looks like that'll be a more suitable time to really see if you can trust this person, this dynamic, this experience, or whatever. And at that point, it looks like, yeah, maybe. Like, it could be something worth trusting. But at the present, no. So we're going to go with no. Let's see what this says here. Like, if you're being practical, it's a no. But that's so weird. It's just, I just don't think it's... there's something weird about your question number one. Number one. This is not about just trust. Because I feel like you can't trust the dream, but you can trust the reality. Right? Like, you can't trust the emotions or the words, but you can trust the actions. So if you're confused over what do I trust, this person says this, but then they do this, or this person does this, but then they say that. Trust their actions. Trust how they're moving. Trust what their body does. Trust where their attention is put on. Close your ears, open your eyes, put on your, take off your rose-colored glasses, put on your X-ray vision glasses, bird's eye view glasses, so you can see things from an upper perspective, a detached perspective, to really see what this person is doing. And you might see some things that you're surprised to see that you never saw before because you were so inundated with emotions and words or something. But there's something here that is not as clear cut. If you want a clear cut answer, I think you're doing yourself a disservice, especially when you come to my channel. I don't know what to tell you, but it's like a no, I guess. I don't feel comfortable saying that, but there's something about something else, either a future or a certain like reshaping of a dynamic that currently exists. So it's not like a perspective shift necessarily. It's just more like maybe more information or something like that. But yeah, it's like if you look, this kind of perspective, but if you look at this through a different lens, not even like a perspective lens, like if you look at this through the eyes of a mother, if you look at this through the eyes of a single man, if you look at this through the eyes of a cat, like whatever, like if you change lens and this person is trustworthy, but in relation to how you're asking this and this type of person and dynamic that you guys share, it's likely that you can't trust them. There's just some extra stuff like yeah. Okay, so here we have Jean Cocteau and Buckminster Fuller. Oh my God. Here, the story only seems one-sided. Oh my God, perspective! Or it's like not a hanged man like looking through upside down. It's just like an out-of-body experience. Like if you leave your body and look into a different body's eyes at this thing, it'll give you more data. Like there's just something, like someone's not here enough, or an experience hasn't been had enough to know fully. But look, yeah, there's no such thing as a happy ending. Find your future in the past. The story only seems one-sided. There's no such thing as a happy ending. I like that. I like that this happy ending one, because it kind of says like the road keeps going. People keep growing. We have 2 knights here. And the 7 of Cups is not a place that anybody can actually stay. And it's in the reverse. So I just feel like things are not quite what they seem. But that's not to say that, the 7 of Cups in reverse is about reality, clarity, temptation, confusion, diversion. I'm so sorry. And that's the Knight, he's going towards realistic stuff. But I always look at the bull in this card. Like, this bull is looking at us. Anyway, find your future in the past. There could be some expectations that you're bringing to this dynamic that maybe you were given, but it's time to look at things in a different way. But it's not. Yeah. But there's something. This is a weird one. Live to serve, serve to solve. Invent the words by which to live your life. That's really cool. Great heights are best seen from your lowest point. That's awesome. Again, I have to harp on the, perspective stuff. This whole great heights and this whole story only seems one-sided. I feel like that's important. Looking at things differently. But I think I've beat that dead horse. In a way that is like more data or looking through a different lens, which I guess is perspective. But I always see the Hanged Man's. It's not a self-sacrificing perspective like the Hanged Man. Anyway, live to serve, serve to solve. So try to look at this from a realistic perspective. This is really what I see. Like, it's not about the dreams or the daydreaming. We have two daydreamers in the reverse. It's about a realistic way. And I think your question will be different. And once your question, then I think you'll see things from a less personal way. I don't know if I told you this, number one, but I go live and do free readings. So if you want to get your blessing and get a free reading here and there when I go live, make sure that you subscribe. And if you are subscribed, go make sure you hit the bell and do like all notifications so you get notified when I go live, because some people get really upset when they miss a live. Okay, I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye bye. Hey, number 5. Number 5, can you trust them? Okay. Oh. I'm not laughing at this. I'm laughing at, I have a foot massager on, but it's not a foot massager. It's basically like a TENS machine for your feet. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And I thought there was, because I do a lot of like sitting for work and like recording videos and stuff. So I have this machine that I want to massage my feet because they get swollen and stuff. So it's not a massager. It just sends electric charges to your feet. And one of the charges was like, I'm trying the different modes. And so anyway, one of the charges felt like a bug was crawling on my feet, but it wasn't. It's the machine. Okay, here's the cards in the upright. 3 of Swords, King of Wands, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords. In the reverse, we have 9 of Cups, Page of Swords, 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords. So I kept on, it just kept on coming out. I need an odd number, okay? So we finally have an odd number. We have 4 in the upright, so we have 4 in the reverse. And then here we have 1 in the upright and 1 in the reverse. So this truly will be the deciding factor. We have the 9 of Coins in the reverse at the top of the deck. And at the bottom of the deck, we have a 6 of Wands. Okay. There's a reader that I love who does not respect the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Wands. She's just like, oh no. She's great. She's so fun. Okay. Death. Wow, rough. Okay. Hey, look. I'm gonna say this and then I'll keep it moving, okay? You can trust them, sure, but you can go ahead and keep them over there. Like, they can stay over there. This is a situation where it really could go either way. it really could go either way. And it often does. And I feel like you don't have to deal with this, and if you don't want to, just recognize that you do have the power to leave. And if you are still dealing in this situation, you need to be aware that you are choosing to be in this situation. And if you are choosing to be in this situation, then you at least can have you can call back, your power or your control or your whatever, and start building that up in this dynamic. Because yeah, baby girl or baby boy, it doesn't matter. This is, I'm gonna say baby girl because I say girl all the time and I call everything girl. I'm pretty sure I called my friend's dog girl, and he's a boy because he was just licking me. So girl, you can, this is tough. It's hard to trust this situation for whatever reason. And there's a lot of reasons not to trust. For some of you who are dealing with a long-term person here, and let's say it's romance, this could be somebody who has a history or just of stepping out, bringing other people into your love situation, of seeing multiple people at once, cheating on you or cheating on a previous partner, not being loyal to their relationships. Or maybe this person doesn't really like that. Maybe they don't commit. I don't know, maybe they do, but there's third party stuff here. This person meets some of your needs, but really it's like the most basic minimum. And sometimes you might want to check yourself and go, is this person really meeting my needs? Or do I just like them? You know what I mean? Sometimes like, this person makes me so happy. Why? What do they do? And it's like, it's not about that's how I feel about them. Okay, so like, that's fine. But you like them because of you then. You like them because of the power that your system has given them. Not because of them continuing to like work for you or work with you. Like if you did not have feelings for this person, would they still be someone that does things for you that you like, or that, you know what I mean? But that's a story for somebody. For others of you, if this is a friend, like you're checking on a friend, checking on a buddy, there's just something here about this person. Well, actually, that's a different story. If you're checking on like a friend or something, this person is exhausted as fuck, dude. Like they have no time for small things. And I'm sorry, like maybe your stuff isn't small, but they're just so tired. They're exhausted. I don't know why it's so different for friendship versus lover, but this person's got fish to fry. This person is trying to make things pop off in their life. They're trying to do something, and it's tough. I digress. Listen, can you trust this person? If I'm basing this off of the numbers, yeah, you can. It'll just call for a death of some sort, a transformation of some sort. Likely on your end, and also likely on theirs. On your end, it'll have to be a death on your end for you to see like yourself fully. Like fully. Like fully. Like for you to take your spirit out of yourself and put yourself in another person's body so that you can get a perspective of you through someone else's eyes, not through your eyes. Like it'll have to be I don't know, it feels like a come to Jesus moment for you to really look at yourself and see like what you look like or what you're doing, and how like maybe you're not trustworthy. Like maybe that's the case. Or maybe you trust too much too soon at the wrong times, and then later on when someone proves that they're human, you wild out, but it's like, did you sabotage yourself? You know? Or, you know, whatever. And on their end, they'll have to, you know, I don't know what they have to do, but they'll have to transform as well. They'll have to come clean about the skeletons in their closet, or, you know, whatever. But they'll have to go through a personal transformation for them to see, do the same exercise, really, for them to see themselves through someone else's eyes and take themselves out of themselves and, like, really see what's happening and how, like, that can lead to the craziness that has been going on and that has reflected itself in this dynamic. So both. And I think once that's done, there can be space for something new. And death of, like, maybe even past traumas, childhood traumas, like a metamorphosis, a change, an evolution, you know? Saying goodbye to things that we've held on to because they make us feel safe, they make us feel good. But really, like, they're just hindering us. They're holding you back. Like, yes, you've been through this, but that shouldn't be your story anymore. We should be moving forward now, okay? That person that hurt you 10 years ago, they're not here anymore. Stop giving them the power to continuously hurt you now. And that's tough. That takes a lot of, like, mental work and willpower to willingly move yourself and change that, but that's going to be helpful even for maybe someone else that you're dealing with in this case. But there's a lot of, like, woe, there's a lot of stress here, there's a lot of wanting freedom, there's a lot of there's just a lot there's a lot going on here. Can you trust them? In short, yeah, sure. There's just a lot more that this requires outside of the simple question of, can you trust them? This has more complexities attached to it, as in, can you trust yourself? Can you trust your journey? Can you trust just, you know, your perspective, your reality? Can you trust how you see them, how they see? It's a lot. This one's a lot. It's a lot. Salvador Dali. Never make an appearance without controversy. Tap the unconscious and pray. I'm sorry? It isn't boring. Oh, okay. Being Dali is inspiration enough. My guy is about it. Look, he's being a narcissist. That's crazy. Never make an appearance without controversy. Okay, Zaddy. Tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. Okay. Being Dali is inspiration enough. Look, you might have to be on your top shit. Okay, you might have to be on your glow up shit. You might have to be on your summer hot bae shit. Okay, you might have to be on your me shit. Okay, I don't. Maybe that's the answer here. Maybe that's the answer here. You just need to, it's not about trusting them, it's about trusting you to be a hot tamale. It's about trusting you to have that energy, okay? That energy to really see yourself as freaking, it's not a party until I walk in the room, because you bring the vibes. I mean, you make it. You're the cherry on top, you know? Wild message. What the heck? This person isn't the star, you are. In fact, it's not even about them. It's just about you. Like, be glowy, you know? Being Dali is inspiration enough. Being you is enough. For some of you, you might have to get some space, I guess, from this person, maybe, for some of you with that death, but maybe you're already having space, and now's the time for you to have your hot girl summer blow up. If you don't identify as girl, it doesn't really matter, because I use girl for everything. I called a wasp that was in my bedroom girl. I said, girl, what you doing here? And I videotaped it and I said, look at this girl just buzzing around listening to me, listening to what I'm doing. And you know what? I think wasps work like bees and ants. Like there's a queen somewhere. So it had to be male. Doesn't matter. Number 5, did I tell you that I go live and do free readings? I do. So if you want to be notified of that so you don't miss your blessing, go ahead and subscribe. And then if you're already subscribed, don't forget to hit the all notifications, because then you'll get alerts when I go live and you'll be in line to get your free blessing. I think it's worth it. Keep your light on, good luck, and I'll see you next time.